Walk around the common. See some tigers, pits. Oh my goodness. Focus. What a cutie pie. Mr. Boom. Hi, bud. How are you? Oh, really? Really? That is very interesting. Please tell me more. Slutty. Yeah, if you were like really Irish. Oh, you're the slutty. They're slutty. Have a pint. Let's get in some brawls. Me and Slotty were having a couple of pints. We got into a brawl with the boys. Yeah, me and Slotty. It sounds like, yeah, Slade. If you pronounce it like that, he sounds like just some Irish tough. He's a tough over in Ireland. Where's his Adidas track pants? Let's go have a pint. Maybe see if we can get a little bit rough. Don't be daft, Derek. We're not all like that. That's more Scottish. Oh my gosh. And then someone was sitting there saying, like, you don't do the Northern Ireland. I don't know how to do the Northern Ireland accent. I know that there's different accents, and I can tell, like, I hear them. It's hard to recreate these things at times. Uh-oh. My cuteness sense is tingling. What's he doing? Is he gonna go try to sneak up? Oh, he was thinking about it. He was thinking about it. You could tell he was totally thinking about it. But then I don't know if he got like kind of bored or what. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of dust on my phone. It's me, Derek, again. And welcome to another super duper fantastic, wonderful, exciting, insightful, and amazing walk around the compound webcast. I almost turned the phone around too early. You're not webcasting correctly, Derek. You know what? Let's go see those weird little raccoon things. Let's go see those weird anthropomorphized. You're too, human-like to be comfortable. There's almost like one of those, the uncanny valley. I think that's what that's called, the uncanny valley. It's this concept where, like, if you have like robotics or robotic technology, there's a point, like right now, if it's just like a bunch of, just like mechanical arms or whatever, or it's just like, rubber kind of face like that, and it doesn't really look that human, you can deal with that. But once it starts getting to be like very human-like, like very, very human-like, there's a level, but it's not quite there. It doesn't have like the subtleties. It still looks just a little bit off. People actually become more repellent of that. And I think that concept is called the uncanny valley. And it's like a factor that you can apply to like when, basically it's like, when does this robot like really start to creep us out? And then here's the other crazy part of that whole thing is that once, like, let's say if you were to create like a robot, like, or a synthetic organism, and it is indistinguishable from, a biologic organism, person, then the creep factor would go back down because we're accustomed and conditioned to interact with this. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those kind of strange kind of things. Weird little raccoon monkey things. Oh, hi. What's your name? Fuzzy Toes. There's Fuzzy Toes, and then there's Has a Stick, and then there's Butt Bucket, and then there's Monkey Toes. Ooh. There's Can, the canopy lemur. These are not their names. These are not their actual names. Just Jamie's gonna be like, they have names, Derek. I can tell just from looking at them, Derek. And it's like, oh well, I can't. I will say there's a couple. I will say that there are a couple I can actually kind of, sort of tell but it's not in this group. It's in that other group I was about to fall over. Gah, hand, digits. What are you looking at? Oh. Trouble in paradise? Lemurs. Whoa, whoa, lemurs. Soaking up sun on their tummies. Ooh. Cemetery. Cemetery. That's where a lot of kitty cats are at. You know, the more recent ones are up here. Let's see, who do we got? Jezebel, there's Spotty, there's Levi, Erie, Arctic, Ellie, Jana, Danya, Taz, Consuela. Consuela is an interesting one because I believe she was the first one to pass away after I started doing all of the Vine stuff. I think that I may only have had like a couple of thousand followers at that point when she passed away. And I remember it was so weird, like, should we announce it? Should we not announce it? Like, how does that work? You know? And on down the line. And on down the line. Sally, Sally, she's the one that puts all of these really awesome decorations over here. And you know, we don't have the heart to really kind of tell her that we'd rather probably keep this area like less, but she just kind of takes it upon herself. So yeah, all the flowers, all the crosses. So, you know, Sally, it's great. You know, I bet she probably has, you know, maybe a lot of plates. Maybe like those porcelain statues of like you know, like chubby little like naked angels. I'm imagining that she's got a few of those in her house. But it's one of those things where it's kind of it's kind of difficult because, you know, and I say crosses, oh gosh, but because, like, you know, technically we've got a lot of different support from a lot of different people from all over the world. We have you know, people who are part of this, you know, facility who come from like Hindu backgrounds. We've got adoptive parents that are like members of the Islamic faith. So, you know, it's probably best that we just like don't have like one thing over another kind of chosen. But you know, that's a difficult one to kind of talk to Sally. It's like, because then if we say like, no, we kind of were wondering about this, and then she might, you know, misinterpret that and say just like, well, you know, I don't know about that. So, you know, these are issues that are kind of strange that we have to kind of broach at different times. But I guess they make things interesting. I wasn't planning on talking about any of that stuff. Oh boy, I actually wanted to talk more about I'm gonna talk more about Serena here. I wanted to talk more about Serena here. I don't know. She's got good days, and then she's got some not so good days these days. So, you know, she's doing okay right now. You know, she's just kind of hanging out, but she's definitely slowing down. And there's days where I think that she's not feeling the best, you know. I think that she's losing strength at times. And then the other day, you know, we feed, and then she did the whole hide thing, and then she up and ran up and then kind of grabbed it. And this is after I described the last time where she wasn't doing that with the greatest amount of gusto. So, Yeah, I don't know how much longer. Don't know how much gas she's got in the tank, but cats have surprised us. They've surprised us in the past, you know, we don't know. We really don't. She might have years. But then there's times where it's like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if she just kind of went to sleep one day and maybe she just didn't wake up. Hi, Sugar Dumpling. Hi, baby. she's just kind of, bleh. No, and she's, like I said, she's up and she's been walking around and she's been snuffling and rubbing on the fence and doing stuff like that all day, but like, she definitely takes more nap times now. Oh. And her peat clean times. Yes. And her yawn times and her whisker times. Hi, baby. It's a beautiful day outside. Really beautiful day. And this is a strange thing because I actually have to film 2 webcasts like right in a row. Guys, I'm going to be... Hi, Rasa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that the middle of my sentence interrupted the beginning of yours. Rude. Rude. Oh, they're giving her medicine. They're giving Leila some meds. Leila's had a... she had a pyometra. She had a pyometria, which is an infection of the uterus. And, you know, that she gets buildups inside of her. Now, there's open pyometrias and there's closed pyometrias, where like there's so much infection that it actually clogs the cervix, and then there's the open ones where it like just regularly drains out and it just makes them feel like, you know, both of them are they can be serious conditions. Closed pyometria is definitely a very, very serious condition. She says, I want more, because they're making turkey balls and they're putting medicine in the turkey balls. So Leila is like, may I please have more turkey balls, please? Chicken? Well, she says, hurry up with that chicken. It tastes delicious.
Yeah, she enjoyed it. She's a good girl.
Not to mention the fact that I'm just kind of hanging out waiting for the next one. Because I want to see it actually happen. I want to see the pills get inserted to the cat. That didn't sound right. They're not suppositories, Derek. That would be interesting to try to, like, you know, like, well, you know, okay, take 2 of these. They have to be inserted rectally. Wait, what? She's a tiger. You realize it? Yeah, you just find a way that you work with them, right? You know, just do that. I don't know why the doctor's German, but it just seemed fitting. Leila, I know, they're moving so slow.
Working on it. Oh.
Work faster! Oh man. Oh man. So there's Manisha, and then there's volunteers, Rachel and Stephanie. And they put the chicken ball with the meds on it on a wooden spoon, and then they're able to insert the wooden spoon into the fence like that. And then Leila's able to lick off and get the chicken ball and then eat the medicines. So that's how that works. Ta-da! 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 I brought some of that back. Some of the bad vine magic. Some of those old ones. Haven't done Try Not to Squeaks in a long time. Oh, Shadow. Hi. Get another one with the medicine. More medicine. Noms. So yeah, she's taking some antibiotics, and she's actually been, she was doing she was feeling pretty icky a few days ago, and she's gotten considerably better. So she's feeling really good. Oh, closed pyometrias and open pyometrias. A lot of times the open ones, of course, they just kind of drain out and they're not as serious. Ooh. Capture. Okay, look. There we go. Nice little moments. Okay. Yeah, so there's closed pyometrias and there's open pyometrias. And Tess, when she had her 50-pound uterus, she had a closed pyometria. That's the thing that was, causing her belly to get all expanded and distended. And it would have killed her if she didn't get that, if she didn't get that out of her tummy. That would have ended her existence. Not something we would have wanted. Certainly not. Oh, I've got some notes. I had to write them down on actually I ripped apart like a paper towel roll, and then that's the only note-taking material down in the new building I could find. There was a pen down there, just nothing to write on. Hi, Melita Popita. So I'm actually going to do adorable. Very nice, thank you. So I'm actually going to do the first, the Tuesday walk around the compound webcast in the lower section of the compound. And then I'm going to go to the upper section of the compound. And then I'm going to do the Thursday edition of the walk around the compound webcast. How do you like them apples? Yeah. Oh my goodness. My favorite cat is in the upper compound. I don't know what I'm going to do until Thursday. Derek, why must you tell me with my emotions like this? I know. We're just changing it up, keeping it vibrant, keeping it real. Anyway, familiar face shout out. Derek, don't shake the phone like that. Oh my gosh. I almost triggered some really nasty thing. Yeah, I gotta be careful about doing stuff like that. I forget that there are people out there with conditions. But Charlotte Kinsey, you're a familiar face. You are a familiar face, Charlotte Kinsey, and I'm shouting you out. Shout. Flash is bored with my antics. Bored. But yeah, I gotta do 2. I have to film 2 tonight because I'm heading, I'm gonna be out of town for the next number of days. Going to my old job that's called job. And I need to have a lot of stuff filmed and in the can. That's that's a director kind of term. I think of myself as a content director. Just kind of walk around with a golf club over my shoulders. But yeah, I'm gonna be going to work. Next state over. Hey Jake. Ooh, how are you? I gotta go to work. Hold on. I know. Ooh. Ooh. Hi bud. How are you? How are you? I gotta go to work in the next state, and I gotta have stuff in the can. I am really just kind of, I don't know, I'm pretty relaxed right now, and I don't have too much of a big steaming crazy agenda. I know that there's different times. The 50 Shades of Derek. Pizza's my safe word. Not everything that comes to your head needs to be spoken. Alright, well, that just kind of woke things up. Oh, geez. I was just kind of walking around just like, yeah, so yeah, tigers. Groovy, huh? I'm in my head too, and I'm sitting there thinking like this is kind of, look, this is okay. It can be kind of like a chill vibe. That's fine. But sometimes people want things that are a little bit more animated. I don't know, it's like you're getting into that whispercast mode, doing a walk around the compound webcast. Oh my gosh. Grass, grass, grass. Grass, grass, grass. Flash, flash, flash in the grass, grass, grass. Handsome boy. Handsome feller. But had a really great meeting today with individual who has been watching the content for a very long time. You know, been a Pride member for quite some time, and he actually ended up becoming a sponsor parent for Mr. Slade, and his name is Jeffrey Steinberg. Steinberg. I know he's gonna like watch this and be like, why do you have to look at the thing? I know his name is Jeff. I've been talking to him on the phone, you know. But then I like make sure like, is it? It is. Are you sure, Derek? Yeah, it is. I don't have confidence enough in my own brain sometimes. But that's okay. Rascal. All right. But he lives in New York. He lives in New York City. And he's come out to visit a couple of different times and come to visit and see the cats and, you know, kind of relaxes, you know, flies out to Texas and hangs out for a day or two. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And what he offered to help me out to set up a fan meet and greet in New York. And he helped me find a good venue, a suitable location. So we're going to do that. And I will have the information. This is actually the stuff that I need to have my notes for. The information for it. It's going to be at the Jolly Monk Pub. It's at the Jolly Monk Pub. And that's on 701 9th Avenue at West 48th. That's going to be at Saturday, April 9th. Saturday, April the 9th. From 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. Hi, Kate. Yeah, I know that you want to go to the Jolly Monk, but you're a tiger. I know. And they have to cook their meat they have to cook it a little bit. That's, you know, they can't serve completely raw. That's not up to code. This is New York City. It's not Texas. It's different. But yeah, that's when that's going to be. Again, information, Jolly Monk Pub, 701 9th Avenue at West 48th, Saturday, April 9th, from 2 to 5 p.m. There's going, you know, we're going to have a little bit of food there. There's going to be some tables set up. I'm going to have an events page. I'm going to have an event like RSVP kind of thing on my Facebook page that folks can go and they can fill out the RSVP. So we have an idea of how many folks are actually going to come to this thing. I don't know. We don't know. We have no idea how many people are actually going to be there. It could be like 20 or 30. It could be me, Heidi, and Jeff. Who knows? Hi, chompers. I love it when they do that, when they onto the grass, because they're like they're getting all frisky and excited. Love it when they do that. Hi, big fella. Hi, big guy. And he actually, and Jeff picked a really good place. It's like a lighter, it's not a dingy bar. It's like a really light, there's big windows. He saw like parents with kids in there, like they were eating. So it's a family friendly establishment, but you can go and you can order a beer there if you want. Like I wanted to make sure to kind of bridge that gap, and like find a suitable locale, as opposed to a high collie. Lassie's been smoking doobies. She's a high collie. Oh, what am I doing with words? I'm just having such what is it? I hate it when it does that. It'll focus, like it'll zoom in really fast if I'm like, if I don't pinch it just right, if I don't pinch my screen just right, it gets all weird and focuses all at different rates of speed. But thank you, Shadow. Thank you, Jeff, so much for helping set that up. He's helped set up different events before for different people. And yeah, really sweet guy. Really sweet guy. Has been following the content and the exploits for quite some time. He's a good dude. Really good dude. Oh, I think this is going to run into the end of the Tuesday webcast, and I'm gonna just like hop right in, do a whole nother webcast. I'm gonna be so it's gonna be webcast-tastic. It's gonna be all webcasted out. You're gonna have to notice if there's like a discernible shift in attitude and difference if the content is actually still going to maintain like a mediocre level of quality as it normally does. Or if it soars to new heights. Who knows? We're gonna see in just a little, well, you guys are gonna see. Actually, in a few days, I'm gonna see within the next 10 minutes. Tell me what the future's like. I really wanna know. Capture. Oh, look at their little manes just kind of glowing. Actually. There we go. See, sometimes I'll stop talking for, a little bit because I want to be able to snag moments. Possibly post them on Twitter, possibly post them on Vine. You never know. Never know. P. An eruption, an explosion. Allie, I think we'll end it on you. We'll end it on you. She's paying attention to Rachel and Stephanie. Long time volunteers, adoptive parents. Come on in. Yeah. Just come on in. Just get the door. Just come on. Jeez. If you can break that door, then that door is not made well.
Oh, opens better now too.
Yeah.
Wow.
But this is Rachel and Stephanie. They're two sisters. They're volunteers, and they are also adoptive mamas of Mr. Flash and Miss Savannah. Yes. And Leila. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're very, very awesome people. So very supportive of the facility.
Oh,
Sweet.
Amazing.
It is. But they all know that. You guys all know that. That's why you're watching this stuff. That's why you obsess over this place anyway. So
It's heaven here.
that's right. They're too much. So kind. Oh, thank you, ladies. Kisses. Arch. Chuffs, Snuffles. Oh, okay. See, that's the thing. I just want to get myself just all New Yorkified because I'm gonna be around some of these city folk. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna be ending the webcast, and then I'm gonna be going into the upper section of the compound and then doing another webcast. So, see you Thursday. All right, bye bye.